forecast from MeteoMark here on May 28th, 2013. Well, let's take a look. We don't have any photos or videos to share. There's some that people have been sending in. However, they contain watermarks and not for broadcast and such, like stuff like that. So you can send them in. I like to see videos and pictures like that, but I unfortunately cannot display them up here. I can share them on my Facebook page when you send them to me though. But for any of your personal photos or videos, or for anything you find that is for broadcast that's interesting weather or nature, you can send that in. So just beware, stuff that you send in by professionals has watermarks and such, that cannot be displayed on my broadcast. So here we go. Let's take a look at what we've got going on across the country as far as precipitation amounts. Let's look at the lion's share of the precipitation here in the northern plains, anywhere from 3 to 5 inches. Locally higher amounts to 8 inches here in parts of Des Moines, over just north of Chicago here. And this front is pretty much draped across the region, and we'll see bouts of rain, even some here in the northeast, anywhere from 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch, locally higher to an inch here in the southern states. We'll be getting some of those thunderstorms here in the southern plains. Let's take a look at the forecast for your Wednesday. We're already almost halfway through the week, and you can see this frontal boundary draped across the central plains. This is where we'll see the focal point for showers and, most importantly, thunderstorms that could drop tornadoes, damaging wind, large hail, frequent lightning, flooding rains likely here in Iowa, parts of Nebraska and South Dakota. Now this frontal boundary snakes its way over towards the northeast, and just as I thought on my previous forecast that I made, there's going to be some severe weather along this warm front across upstate New York, mainly the Finger Lakes on northward, the thruway up towards the Adirondacks, Syracuse, Albany, over towards the White Mountains, the Berkshires, and extending over towards Worcester, just west of Boston, southern Massachusetts, or most of Massachusetts for that matter, and over towards New Hampshire and southern Vermont. This is where we could get anywhere from large hail, damaging winds, frequent lightning, and torrential downpours. So beware of that. That'll occur later on in the day, and that's what we're looking at pretty much for the area. Nothing really here going on in the southeast. As you can see, let me step off the map, you can see those temperatures. Look at those temperatures getting very toasty across the Ohio Valley, parts of the northeast, mid-Atlantic, down and through the southern states. 90s being the rule, upper 80s, low 90s, very popular numbers. Let's take a look at the forecast we extend on in the day on Thursday here. You got flash flooding continuing across portions of the north central plains here, parts of Illinois, Missouri, Iowa, and southern Wisconsin for that matter. This system in the northeast pushes north and allows us horribly humid and hot and hazy conditions to entrain across much of the mid-Atlantic, with many areas not seeing any rainfall or thunderstorms for that matter. So it's just going to be plain old hot, hazy, and humid. And take a look at the plains here. Severe weather knocking on the door here in parts of the northern Ohio Valley, southern Great Lakes, extending down towards Oklahoma here, Oklahoma City, which does not need any more severe weather. Here in the northern plains here, we could see a pocket of severe weather up and towards southern parts of Canada as well. So that's what we're looking at for severe weather, large hail, damaging winds likely. So northeast tomorrow, be prepared for that. Look at these temperatures, really building 90s all the way up and through parts of Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, Harrisburg, down and through parts of Richmond, all the way up through parts of the northeast here, Ohio Valley. It's sizzling. 90s will be the rule. That's pretty much going to do it for MeteoMark. Like me on Facebook at MeteoMark. Subscribe to me on YouTube at MeteoMark.com. Website MeteoMark.com. Here's a 4-day forecast for my hometown viewers from Binghamton, Elmira, and the northern tier counties of Pennsylvania. We're going to start off by building it hot. Look at this. We're looking on in the day on Wednesday here, and we're looking at quite in the way of possibly afternoon thunderstorms here. We'll get the sun out. It's going to be really close, but I think most of the severe weather will stay to our north here in the Susquehanna region of New York, and it will definitely steer clear of northeast Pennsylvania for that matter. Look at these highs getting up close to the mid to upper 80s here. We're going to start off warm too, and then you look at the heat just builds. We get it well into the 90s by the time Thursday, Friday, and Saturday roll around. We're kind of hinting cooler towards Sunday, so hopefully that happens but we'll get those Thursday and Friday will be mostly dry, and then we'll get those chances of bouts of showers and thunderstorms possibly closer towards the weekend. So we're going to be looking at that. That's pretty much going to do it for MeteoMark.